an emergency. Level 1 alert.
Omega-1 restarting. Alpha-1 genome restructuring.
Confirming exon replacement.
Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha-1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts. Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega-1, they are attacking. We can't stop them.
98% of our weapons have been taken over.
The autopilot system Faust has been accessed, and its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode.
Alpha-1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061. The main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine. See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Evacuate. Evacuate. Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers please board the shuttles in a calm and orderly fashion.
The continent of Ignis, in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. In the north of the continent lies the Kislev Empire, in the south lies the desert kingdom of Ave. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. The chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the Ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once both countries excavated these ruins and had the Ethos repair the discoveries in order to increase their military power. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears, giant humanoid fighting machines that were obtained from deep within the ruins. Eventually, after continuous swings in the state of the war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly, a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis. Called Gebler, this force decided to make contact with Ave. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Ave was able to recover from being hopelessly outnumbered to being back on an even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of its newly gained momentum, Ave started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. The remote village of Lahan, in the outskirts of Ave, near the border with Kislev. This is where it all begins. Damn you! Hiya! That's one down. What on earth are you? No matter how often I knock you down, you still get up. Fei, stop! You must not fight here. Boy, you are persistent. Damn it, how come? Why did it have to come to this? Whew! That about does it. Alright, now for a short break. Hey everyone, OniLink here, and welcome to Let's Play Xenogears! I love this game! Oh, this is such a good game! Okay, it's had some aging issues, but I think it does pretty well for itself. This is a great game. Whatever the fuck that opening was about, there were like 2 different things going on in that opening, which both seem completely irrelevant now, but don't worry, we'll figure it out soon enough. So meet Fei, our main character, a painter here in the village of Lahan, which seems to have been attacked, or something? We'll figure it out later. Go ahead and check under his bed and we get, took your hidden money, received 200 gold. Rest in your bed? Nah, I think we're good. We're taking a short break, actually, usually, if you've been standing for a while, it's usually a really good idea to walk around because turns out walking is better for your legs resting than standing? At least in my experience, because oof, whenever I stand for a long time, I'm in pain, but walking is fine. Alright, down here we've got a barrel with an aqua soul. Over here, another barrel with Another Aqua Soul. Aqua Souls are the healing items of this game. They should recover about, what, 50 health? Let's go check real quick. Here in the menu, we have many menus. We've got status, where we can check on all of our characters, what their stats are, what their weapons and accessories are. We can check their death blows, which will be very important later. We can check their abilities, which is basically their magic attacks or whatever they have. Each character has their own type of specials. Fei has... oh gosh, I forget. Some characters have magic, some characters have other things. We'll see more as we get into it. We have our equipment screen. We can go ahead and change what we have loaded out, but we have only one set of equipment right now. Up on the top, you can see level, experience, stats. Our character's weight will actually change throughout the game. God damn, Fei, you're 167? Probably have a similar build to me, but like actually in shape then. There's another version of the equipment screen. You can access it through status or through equip directly. Down here we have our items. Aqua Soul recovers 50 HP. We have 2 of them. We can use on an ally and we use on a single person. So yeah, you got a lot of details about how you use items as well. Abilities, just another way to see your special abilities. Gear, we will be getting into later. File is for saving, loading, copying, whatever. And let's get back to the game. Alright, we got both Aqua Souls, right? Yes. So, up here, if we jump, we have... Whoa! Received a spider web. Well then. Anything in here? No. So I really like the camera in this game. Down at the bottom right, you can see a compass. Hitting L1 and R1 allow us to rotate the camera according to the compass. You can see that the entire compass is lit up white around the outer ring. That means we can visit any angle we want. In certain areas, the view would be somewhat restricted. Wherever we can't view will be in gray. Hello, friend. Do you have any information for me? Hello, Fei. You're looking well today. My, how time flies. Why, it has already been 3 years since you came to our village. When they first saw you brought in all bloody and soaken, to tell you the truth, I didn't think you were gonna make it. And that strange masked man who carried you here that day, do you think that maybe he was your real father? Don't you remember anything? Why, they say you had terrible nightmares and constantly called out for your father. Who is it? Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? But now you're so healthy and strong. And it's all thanks to our village chief Lee. My, should you be grateful. Well, sounds like he saved our life then. Awesome. Alright, there's no more items to grab down here, so let's head upstairs. We live in the basement. It's a nice basement, though. Up here we have the village chief's house. We just live with him. Very nice. And let's take a look around. I think there's someone in here I want to at least show that they exist. Or maybe they don't exist. I know I've seen them on someone else's playthrough. Strange. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to a few people. Namely, I want to talk to the village chief. Oh, it's you, Fei. We're in the middle of discussing Timothy and Alice's wedding arrangements. Oh, a wedding, nice. Hey, why don't you bring a girlfriend or two home once in a while? Just because you live with an old man like me doesn't mean you have to hold back now, you hear? Why, when I was young as you are, it seems like every day I would... Ahem. Oh, never mind. Now, we still have important things to discuss, so don't get in the way now. Fine, I'll leave you alone. Yo, hi there, Fei. Sorry for us all using your house like this. But we have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Yeah, tomorrow, huh? Your wedding with Alice. Now that is a big day. Yeah, right. But it still hasn't hit me as reality, though. That's a mood. Hey, Timothy, I just want to thank both you and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. I didn't know who I was, where I'd been, or what I'd been doing up until that day. I couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Now you and Alice had better live happily ever after. Ha! Quit it, will ya? You don't have to go and get all mushy on me. Anyway, to me it feels like I've always been friends with you ever since we were kids. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course! Oh yeah, Fei, could you stop by and check on Alice? I still have stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief, but I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Anyway, I'll see you later. Oh, and I am really looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. Alright. Good talking to you, Timothy. Seriously, how is that character not here? I know I saw them in another person's playthrough. I am disappointed. Oh well. So there you are. Fei, I have to talk to you about something. Why, hello there, Dan. You're lively today, as you are every day. Dan, don't be so rude. What's this barging in and all? Ah, Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Until you marry my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business here with my friend Fei. So anyway, Fei, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? It sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening in who could cause us trouble. It's really important. We gotta talk, seriously, one-on-one, man-to-man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you there later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Well, he's a person. Huh? What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm gonna be that kid's brother-in-law. Ha! That part isn't gonna be no honeymoon. Yeah, he doesn't seem happy. Alright, let's head out and check out the village. Alright, let's see. There's a few items we want to grab here. Starting off, we want to head into the bar in the northeast of town. So that'll be this room. Hello, friends. How's everyone doing in here? Young one, beware. I can see it. There's a dark and icy wind that blows where you are going. A wind that nurtures grief and resentment, inviting death from which there is no salvation. No one will be able to escape from it, but you and only you must eventually face up to that dark wind. Seems like we're the prophetic one. Just kidding, I always wanted to try saying that. Did I scare you? I'm really sorry. Wah! Or not. Hello, friend. How's it going? Have you heard the latest rumors? It's said that in the southern desert of Fei, there is buried treasure all over the place. There's hundreds of people who are trying to strike it rich by digging everywhere. A single strike could make you totally rich. But then again, you can never tell how much is the truth. In life, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Bah. Alright, you have fun. Oh my, welcome, Fei. You want to have some fun? I'll give the best service and oh. No. Hey, Ellen, quit teasing the innocent kid. Yeah, I know. It's just a joke, you blockhead. That did not go where I expected. Gee, he's got sharp hearing. Anyway, maybe next time, okay, Fei? I'll be waiting. Whoa! Fei, you're getting hit. Well then, I did not expect that to happen. Hang on. You got a problem with me drinking at midday? I can't fake a hiccup. I'm sorry. I used to be able to, but I can't now, and it would probably just give me actual hiccups. How could I not be drinking? Damn it. You got a problem, boy? Here, you want to say, drinking won't help matters. Shut up, what would you know? You don't know how I feel. I wouldn't want you to know, damn it. No, wait up, boy. I'll give you this. Take it. What is that? I have no use for it. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Nobody knows. In the depths of the sea, a tear drop shed by a mermaid. Received a mermaid tear. Well then. That's about all we wanted in this area. Next up, heading back out, we're gonna be heading to do the worst minigame in the entire game. It's not too terrible, but this minigame can definitely cause some issues. It has caused issues. Now, is it downstairs or upstairs? I think it's upstairs. So throughout the game, there's going to be 3 minigames that we want to complete. The first one is here. Yo, you want to play rock, paper, scissors? It's 50G per challenge. Let's make sure we have enough money. I'll see you later then. We have enough for 6 attempts. So, the RPS challenge. We need to beat him in rock, paper, scissors, I believe 5 times consecutively. That can be a little rough, because if we lose one game, we gotta start over, and it's completely RNG. So, we only have 5, or we only have enough for 6 attempts, so I don't think it's even worth trying right now. We need to get some more money real quick. Let's see, there is an item downstairs we can grab before we leave. We will be coming back to do that ASAP though. But you gotta beat him in rock, paper, scissors 5 consecutive times, and that can be rough. Well, if it isn't Fei, isn't it exciting to know that Timothy's wedding is gonna be tomorrow? I think it's time you found a wonderful girl like Alice yourself, haha. By the way, Fei, what do you think of Lahan? I like it. I like this village. Lahan, I like it. The village leader, Chief Lee, has taken such good care of me. Everyone in the village has warmly accepted me. Regardless of where I may have been born and raised, Lahan is now my home. Ah yes, it makes me happy just to hear that. Here, take this as an allowance. Don't squander it all at once. Got 120G. Nice! That gives us 2 more attempts. Alright, next. Just going slow so I can check my notes. There is a room over here that has more money for us. Alright, what do we have here? Over in the west house, or sorry, the west of this house, there's a little floating thingy. If we go ahead and open up the menu, head into File, we see we can save here. We cannot normally save when we're playing the main game, but these things, these floating arrow things, they are save points. They allow us to save our game. So that's very handy. Keep an eye out for those wherever they may appear. Did you know that you can spin the world around with the L1 and R1 buttons? I'm sure you'll see things you weren't able to before. Explore the world by using your own eyes and ears. That is how you make the gains in your life truly your own. If you're lost, then be lost. There's no need to rush, is there? Nor do you have to explore the world using someone else's maps. Thank you for the advice. I believe this is basically a tip hut. Good day, I'm the village consultant. But to tell you the truth, the village chief knows far more than I do. However, the chief is an awfully busy person, so I've been placed in charge of answering some of the more mundane questions. As a special for this week, we are lecturing on the techniques of martial arts self-defense. Wouldn't you like to learn about it? Probably a good idea. Explain to me combat. Alright then, allow me to explain the overall battle commands. During battle, there are 2 groups of commands you can choose from. You can toggle between groups with the left and right directional buttons. The first group includes the most frequently used attack, defense, and key options. The second group contains special commands such as combo, escape, and so forth. You fight by skillfully selecting from the 2 groups of options the action that best suits your circumstances. Normally you should be able to get by with just the first round of options. The item option is in both sets, so you don't have to use switch groups to use items. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. Please come back again whenever you need my services. No, you got more to explain. Explain defense. Well, honestly, a lot of this we can probably figure out ourselves, but let's go ahead and have the game explain it, because at least then they're not going to be rambly like I inevitably will. Oh, I see. You wish to inquire about defense? Well, allow me to begin. By choosing defense, you can halve the damage your opponent does to you. Fighting is not just about being on the offensive, at times it pays to hold back. When you find yourself in a pinch, it may be a good idea to leave the attacking up to your other party members and simply choose to defend yourself from enemy attacks. Well, that's about it. Oh, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to stop by anytime now, you hear? Next up, we have action points. This is incredibly important. This is fundamental to the combat of this game. Aha, I knew you were going to ask me about them. Well then, allow me to explain about action points. There are 3 kinds of attacks: weak, strong, and fierce, each using up a set amount of action points when performed. When all your action points are used up, your turn will end. Conversely, as long as you have action points left, you may continue to attack. In other words, action points represent how many attacks you can perform in one turn of combat. In the beginning, you only start out with 3 action points, however, as you increase in level, your action points will increase accordingly. The secret in putting up a good fight lies in how you utilize your action points, what strengths of attack you use, and in what order you dish them out in. Well, that's it in a nutshell. Oh, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any other queries. So yes, action points, managing how many we have and use is going to be very important to combat. A little bit more that they didn't go in, I'll explain that more if they don't go into it in these. My, you are bold. Okay, then allow me to explain to you a little about attacking. I'm sure that you already know that there are 3 types of attacks: weak, strong, and fierce, each of which uses up a different amount of action points. The fierce attack, X button, uses up 3 points on a single blow, hence if you have only 3 attack points, all will be used up in one fierce attack. The weak attack, triangle button, will use up 1 point per blow, so with 3 attack points, you can attack the same enemy 3 times in rapid succession. The strong attack, square button, uses up 2 points per blow. So if you've got 3 attack points, you can combine 1 strong attack with 1 weak attack to total 3 points. It is possible to continually press the X button to keep obliterating enemies in one fierce blow, but you may find that relying on this will have repercussions later. That's about all I have to say about that, really. Please come by again when you're in need of advice. And she is not wrong. The fierce attack does about 4.5 times the damage of the weak attack, despite only using 3 points compared to the 1 point of the weak. So you do get a huge bonus to your damage from using the stronger attacks. But the big but is that you will miss out on some very important things. Plus, fewer attacks means more chance of missing all of them, or missing more of them. But there are some very important abilities that you will need to use your other types of attacks in order to use. Explain combos. This will probably go into it, in fact. Ooh, the combo option, eh? I didn't expect you to ask about it. Well then, allow me to explain the art of the combo. When you use the attack option, there are times when you do not use up all your action points. Such is the case when you eliminate an enemy by using only a fraction of your total points, or when you cancel midway through an attack turn. Action points which don't get used are stored in an AP counter. When this AP counter stores up a certain amount of points, you'll be able to become able to use combos. Combos are a rapid series of death blows let loose all at one time, and they tend to be rather ferocious. Any foe on the receiving end of a combo will likely die. At low experience levels, you probably won't be able to do much combo damage, but in time you'll become able to do devastating combo maneuvers. And that's that. So then, if you need other advice, you know where I am. I believe that's everything, but let's just go ahead and double check. Yep, we're good. So, death blows. That's the thing you can miss out on if you don't mix up your attacks. So death blows, basically how they work is you use different abilities in specific, or use different strong, weak, and fierce attacks in different specific orders to do some devastating combos to your enemies. Death blows are vital to surviving this game, because the difficulty does pick up, and those death blows are going to be how it expects you to do most of your damage. But you have to learn death blows by using the right attacks in the right amounts. If you need to use your different attacks in order to unlock them. And we'll be getting more into that later. Now, I found the person I was looking for earlier. She was not in the Chief's hut. Luca from Chrono Trigger is over here. Oh good, good. You're lucky you came in just the right time. If it's about the memory cube, then don't hesitate to ask me. No one knows better than I do. Tell me about the memory cube, Luca. Alright, good show. That's the spirit. You're pretty smart for an artist. Now open up those ears and carve every word I say into that tiny brain of yours. I'll begin by explaining how to save your adventure. Normally you can open up the menu screen by pressing the square button. From there you can select the file option and simply follow the directions to save. However, when you are in a town or a dungeon, you can only save at designated memory cube areas. Without a cube, you cannot save. It's not really cube shaped, but okay. Oh dear god! To make a long story short, this... Whoa! So, what do you think? You understood everything perfectly then? Okay, well I gotta... What? You didn't understand? Ah, gee. Well, alright, let me explain once more. Alright, this time make sure you're listening then. This spinning and bobbing thing here is the memory cube I just spoke about. Fearlessly stand inside of the cube's area and calmly and composedly open up the menu screen. From there, you'll be able to save into a memory file as per normal. Especially in dungeons and other like areas, as soon as you see one of these, you should save without hesitation. You could never tell what may happen next. When outside on the world map, you can save anywhere you like, probably. If you don't want to wind up crying later, make sure you save frequently, okay? So, that's it for my concise summary. You took it all in this time, didn't you? Well, even a 2-year-old Dongorian monkey could understand my fantastic explanation at 120%, right? Oh, I'm such a genius. Are you making fun of Chrono Trigger now? Alright, now for the explanation fee, it's 28G. 28G is a bargain considering you're able to receive such a perfect explanation from the likes of me. So come on, drop the excuses, be a man and pay up. Aww, boo. Thank you so much. No receipts given though. Damn it, Luca. I hate you now. How dare you? I shouldn't have spoken to her. I explained all of it already. Alright then. Well, we've gone over 30 minutes at this point, and we're like maybe halfway done with the stuff in Lahan Village. So next time on Let's Play Xenogears, now that we've gotten started with the game, we've met our main cast, kind of, most of it. Or we've met our main character at the very least, and some of his friends. We've gathered a few items. Next time on Let's Play Xenogears, we're gonna finish exploring Lahan Village, do the rock, paper, scissors minigame, and then go meet up with Alice. Alright? We will see everyone next time.